Well, let's take a look at what is happening with the markets, and we start off with the local bourse. It's going to be quite interesting to see how the JSE has done today. Of course, seeming that it has extended the gains that we saw yesterday. It was trading flat for most of the day as we see divergence in a lot of the sectors there, as we're seeing resources continue being hit hard, but also seeing some gainers there, including Capitec and also the industrial. So as you are seeing the all share today, extending those gains by 0.63%. The financial 15 leading the gains that we are seeing there on the local bourse, up almost 2%, industrial 25 advancing 1.73%. But of course, backing that overall trend is the resources 10 complex that has extended the losses that we saw yesterday, declining more than 2%. Let's take a look at what is happening in the U.S. markets. Of course, those markets, they're seeming to be buoyed by the earnings that are coming out. Quite a few companies coming out with earnings beats there. Of course, you are waiting for some of the magnificent 7 counters to come out with earnings, including Tesla, I think, after the bell today. The S&P 500 there with a gain of more than 1%. The tech-heavy NASDAQ climbing more than 1.5%. And the Dow advancing almost 0.6%. Let's take a look at what is happening across the Atlantic. And of course, those markets also digesting quite a few earnings that are coming out on that front, continuing to post higher profits than what markets have anticipated. Of course, we are seeing the FTSE 100 there trading around record levels, up almost 0.25%, with the CAC 40 there with a gain of more than 0.75%, and the DAX climbing almost 1.5%. Let's take a look at what is happening on the currency scene, and we start off with how the rand is doing against some of the major currencies. A little bit of weakness coming through to the rand there, just over 19 rand 10 cents against the US dollar, against the pound at 23 rand 78, and against the euro at 20 rand 45. Let's take a look at what is happening with the other currency pairs. Start off with the euro dollar, that's standing at 1.06, the pound dollar at 1.24, and the yen still quite weak against the US dollar, just below 155 against that currency.